Hi, I am filming a short video right now with Derek Day, and this is to address a lot of people who say, I want to use scales more frequently, and I'm really worried about that paper trail. Like if I do an exit ticket every day, there's a ton of paper, I'm in a lot of different classrooms, how do I adapt if I don't have my own space all day? So we're going to show you 2 or 3 things you can do to reduce paper, but also have kids assessing themselves in a meaningful way, interacting with your scales. So here come a couple examples.
One easy way you can assess and get a sense for where your students are at is by having cups in the back of your room on the way out the door and tongue depressors or popsicle sticks. And then have cups for your different scale, your scale of understanding, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm totally clueless. I get it. And then have your learning target posted on the board, and before every day, make sure your students grab one and put it in the one of that identifies their understanding. That way, the cup that's most full at the end, you get an understanding. If you want to get more specific than that, you can have students use their names on it so you can get specific feedback from specific students. And one of our great colleagues, Todd Schultz, this is his own formal scale, 4 to 0. Schultz's coffee break, yeah buddy, check, check again please, huh? And what he will do is, if a learning target involves an assignment that has to be handed in that day on a piece of paper, he will have the kids, under the heading on their paper, under their name, abbreviate. So SCB, YB, CC, AP, and huh on the bottom. So he can see with every assignment that he's looking at, if it's a daily assignment, where the kids were on that as they were doing that assignment.
And that's a paper they already had.
And already had, but it's something that he can quickly check after they hand it in, like that, and get a sense.
One other one you can use, and this is great at the end of a class, we talk about no soft starts, no soft finishes, is you can have your scale written on your board, or with a smart projector you could project it up, and this is a generic scale for I get it, I can teach it, no problems, I understand, here's our proficiency range. Struggling at times with occasional success and little success and need help. And have the kids, either for an anonymous one, they could just come up and put a check mark right on your board. Maybe you get a couple check marks up here, a couple kids with markers at the same time. Cool. Or if you want a little bit more ownership of it, maybe they put their initials. I go right there, and then you get Derek Day, he's a smart kid, he'd be up there. Some way, what would happen is at the end of class, and maybe instead of having them line up, they just stay at their seats, the bell rings, that last 30 seconds, they cycle past your board. You take a picture of it, or do a screen capture if they're writing with a pen, depending on the technology you have in your room. And then even if you don't teach in that room all day, you just erase it, move forward, catch that artifact, and your kids have had a thing to do instead of taking out their phones or walking around or getting into mischief at the end of class. This gives them a chance to close class with a statement and some thinking about their learning.